Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
And we are AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
Today we are watching Mob Psycho, Season 1, Episode 6. Last episode, quote, Teru sensed in there something that must never be touched. Haunting.
I think that sums up what we learned last episode. That's kind of perfect.
Yep, great episode. Loved it. Scary.
Sad.
Sad, yeah. Intense. Funny.
Probably got me way more interested into the show.
Agreed. I'm ready for the next episode. I'm kind of feeling like it might be like a lighthearted episode because we got so much last episode,
yes,
but I don't know.
There'll probably be a tonal change.
Yeah.
I kind of hope there's a way to bring Dimple back because I kind of want him to come back.
Yeah, I feel that. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Oh. Is this the same night?
Aww. Cool shot.
Mob is like Flame Princess from Adventure Time. He could destroy everything.
Discord. Mob becomes a Discord mob.
Oh my god, he's pretending that he's channeling spirits. This is so offensive.
Makes
Well,
sense.
I mean, it makes sense if he speaks Japanese, you know, that's how he would translate it. New Jersey, America, popular on TV. What is it?
当時流行っていたドラマジャンクフード戦士マイケールの主人それよりもだ一押しよ要件を担当直入に言いなさいよくそして各種金庫のパスワード教えやがる自信があるはずだいもちだろって俺はそんな金で一生遊んで
What the hell?
思い出しましたはケタラくださいだ
Love it.
It's a Reagan special move.
Reagan has a very dangerous job.
Yeah, he literally brought a knife. What the hell?
Self-defense.
Destroy their pride and make them lose all of their...
Whoa.
少なくとも俺の役何人もの依頼人がお前のおかげで救われただろ物は使いようだろうがな
It's all about how you use knives.
お前を生かせるお前しかいないんだ
Whoa.
信用しろ
Love Mob's hoodie. Look at it. It's cool. Pink.
裏番システムああこれからはそいつに裏番になってもらう
Oh my god.
モブくんなことできるのモブくんしかいないもんねそうなると人を吹き飛ばす子がいるんだってで出会って対決した超能力対決したんでしょでもいつか必ず話を聞か
That's
せて
kind
も
of
らうわよ
respectful of her.
She reminds me of Misty from Pokemon. I don't know why.
Oh, there is an energy. I get it.
Wasn't the work of aliens? She's gonna be devastated.
今まで会ったの一人だけですよ。師匠からは何も感じないよ。
It's too high. His level.
霊能力者だから。
Oh. That makes sense.
つながる第一歩を踏み出すの
黒酢中の裏番長俺は負けたぞ肉塊部の誰かだろ彼は本来暴力が嫌いな紳士なんだ彼を巻き込むな
Oh my god.
Goda.
Musashi. Goda, right?
Mm-hmm.
先週黒酢中の奴らに絡まれただろ悪かったな
どういう。
細けいことはいいんだよ野郎が俺はこいつと話してんだよ黙ってろそうだね
You've never seen the president before.
もう一つインパクトに欠けるよ
I don't like him.
ねえ山君
He's in the student
全
council.
国模試でも上位に入る不良と呼ばれる制度が存在します。軽いなどができれば
平和な学園作りができるのではないかと。兄さんが生きやすい環境にしなければ。
待ち伏せした甲斐があったよ。私はこういうものです。どうかな、影山くん。君の超能力、私の研究施設で
僕を兄さんと勘違いしている。
He's gonna go.
超能力者。
いや、あの人すごい髪型してるなと思って。
なんだ、影山か。
おう、徳川副会長。
そういう気持ちになるんだな。
タイプ？どこにでもいる
地球上のどこを探してもいない。
言ってる意味がよくわからないですね。
釣り、早くを選びたがるということだ。兄の真似はよせ。
部長、影山くんがついてきたんじゃないか。
That made me feel so much anxiety in such a little amount of time.
Agreed.
ここがデマだったんですね。
まあまあ、入って入って。
No, don't go into someone's apartment.
覚醒ラボへ。賞を買い取って改造したんだよ。脳科学やら神経、君以外にもね。
いた。
変な感じ。
大人の超能力者だ。
Okay.
なんだろう、この感じ。
I think we saw that hoodie in the
We
intro.
did. We did see the hoodie in the intro.
Looks like Omen.
すごい変じゃない？
She's starting to enjoy it.
それでは紹介し、総力を挙げて結集させた本物の超能力者たちだ。まずは星野。いたっしゃー。
これすごいのか。
続いて黒崎、超直感力の持ち主。その確率60。
I wonder if Reagan went to the school.
その程度なのか。みんな、パイロキネシス。ついた。
There you go.
発火能力使い。大地君&海斗
Ooh,
君。
are they
離れてい
twins?
ても二人の間で通話できるテレパシー。
That's pretty cool.
メール以下。
I think it's cool.
I think that was the coolest
Yeah.
one.
とある資産家の息子なんだが、何者でもない。自身は超能力者になりたい。
So Ritsu is in the right place.
ずっと基本に立つことが目標だった。
また生徒会？お遊びもほどほどにしなさいね。
じゃないか。
でも拓也は勉強ができたじゃないの。
言ってないんだってな。本当に俺の弟かよ。バイオリンも絵画も書道もダメです。だったら勉強する時間。
Maybe Kamura's the guy in the
お父さん
hoodie.
や母さんを失望させ。
He said it was an adult Esper.
Oh yeah. What?
Why did he have bags of trash in
もう
his
そ
room?
のくせいい加減に直しなさい。
おならかっての。
あなた食事中に下品よ。うちは律を見習いなさい。
そうだね。
Again.
リツは僕より器用だし。
I want to know the percentage to Ritsu's explosion.
おはよう、影山くん。これは女子のリコーダー袋だね。長いから外しちゃおう。何って大掃除だよ、影山くん。校内に不良と呼ばれるゴミどもがいる。彼らを排除すべきだ。
勝手に人の発言をねじ曲げないでください。
ところで影山くん、とも目立つゴミ、鬼瓦くんの机なんだ。
本気
They're
なん
gonna
ですか
frame him?
エリの評価は自分の正体には向いていないことに。影山くんも。
テストで満点取ったんだって。
No, don't start framing people.
リツは僕より器用だし。リツは僕の弟だもん。
そっか。
なかなかいい筋をしてるぞ、鬼瓦。
He's trying to improve himself.
早くに呼び出すから。
But he wasn't at the school. He was out early. And Goda knows that.
This show has a way to make me feel very unsettled. Hell yeah!
He decided to change?
無理なんですけど。
生徒会主導のもと犯人探しをし、鬼瓦の机は君が開けるんだ。やったらよほどのバカだぜ。
先行はまだ来てねえのか。
僕が止まるところだったぜ。なぜカムロがここに？何かあったのかよ。ありました。原さんの机の中にありました。勝手に他人の机。鬼瓦君、君だったのか。何のこと？
変態。
どいつだ今言ったの？君の机から発見されたんだよ。んでペロペロするつもりだったんだろう。変態の鬼瓦君。謝るんだ。そんなことする人間だと思うかよ。俺じゃねえ。そうだ。学校から持ち出したろ。机にしまうなんてバカのやることだ。カバンの中にもありました。やはり何本かは持って帰っていたんですね。影山君、カバンにも仕込んでたのか。ノリノリじゃないか。
Ritsu, man.
このカバンを。暴力ですか。変態が怒ったぞ。誰か味方はいないのか。
私ね、結婚するの。
バカ言ってんじゃないやい。
信じていく。
キモ。
この変態。
この日、2年以上をか天下の無遅刻無欠席記録は途絶えた。
スランプは誰にだってあるさ。
の喧嘩じゃ何一つ解決できないって。何をしてるんだ。帰ります。影山君。
I'm like too mad to talk.
Me too.
モブの弟じゃねえか。
うちの近所で何をうろついてるんです。自分で解決したらどうですか。
投げたって。意外とユーモアがあるんだな彼。薄いぜ。
いや、そいつ
Oh
は
no.
なんだこれ。
Is that Dimple?
風船。はい。
He can see it.
Is it because he's reaching 100%?
I don't like where it's coming from. I don't know.
It's coming from resentment and rage and inferiority.
I felt very bad and I'm very critical of how bad I feel like I was that episode at reacting. I didn't talk much or do much, and I felt bad for that sake. This episode in particular really just had me like in a chokehold. Like
Uncomfortable.
I felt so uncomfortable and felt so like on edge and so uneasy and like uncomfortable.
I normally avoid watching shows that make me feel any sort of dramatic tension or anything that, like, I hate watching shows that have people being bullied or anything that I feel like I wish I could, like, reach through the screen and, like, protect the person, any abuse, anything that is just really hard to watch and really uncomfortable to watch. I have a hard time handling that. And I was having a very hard time handling watching Ritsu go along with that guy's plan, and how quickly everyone in the school can just immediately believe it, even though he's a delinquent, yes, and he's violent, yes, but has he ever done anything like that before? No. So how do you so easily believe that he did it, and to that stupidity of a level?
I agree. Granted, unfortunately, Ritsu accounted for that and put recorders in his bag too,
which is really smart. Unfortunately, because it might have been, people might have countered it if it hadn't been also in the bag.
Where did we? I feel so bad for not remembering his name. I thought I had written it down, but I guess not.
The guy with the apartment?
No, the guy who was framed.
Onigara?
I think it was Onigara. Onigawara. Onigawara. I really like him as a character, and I'm not even considering Musashi or Musashi like taking him under his wing. That has no like effect on it too. I like him as a character a lot. To see him be framed, especially by someone like Ritsu, is really upsetting.
Right. I feel like the Body Improvement Club has a really good judge of character. Like, they immediately agree to let the telepathy club, or whatever it is, stay in the room. And then they go immediately to save Mob, and what they say about Mob is that don't get him involved in anything. He is a really nice guy. He's nonviolent. And I feel like they're just really good judges of character.
Definitely.
Because here he's like, you seem like you're probably actually a good guy. Why are you doing all this stuff that makes people think you're not a good guy?
I agree, and and it like feels genuine.
Yeah.
Like it feels so good. It makes me feel even worse for Onigawara too. Like, okay. From a writing perspective, is this going to be Mob's only psychic weakness is his brother? Are they connected like the Shiratori twins? Timestamp 10:30. You see Ritsu crumble up the red notice of the club. Instant smash cut to Mob falling on his face, red blood, like blood's red, but like just like the visual like and we obviously see Ritsu's powers seemingly activate coming from a negative place, which could be interpreted as him going towards the side of being an antagonist in the show. Unfortunately. And he already has that, I don't know what you'd call it. He has an opinion, not that we know what it really is, but an opinion of Mob's powers, and we saw how he reacted last episode.
Yeah.
So
But he wants to make school a safe place for Mob.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm very worried that the show's not going to go, that the show is going to go in that direction. Not saying that would make a bad show or bad story, but I really like Ritsu.
I like the idea of Ritsu being a loving, supportive brother.
Yes.
And wanting to be a psychic like Mob, but not in a way where he resents Mob.
Yeah.
Or wants to hurt Mob. Like, I wouldn't love that tone. I mean, they might make it be super entertaining and compelling plot-wise, but, like, I don't necessarily want that at this moment.
I'm very worried it's going to be the exact opposite of Mob, because, like, if you look at how the spoon's bent, it seems like it's more bent at the handle than the top, which is the opposite of what Mob
Mob's
does.
always kind of floop, you know?
And Mob can't even control it, but Ritsu seemingly, like, has a lot of intent in it.
And is this the first time that Ritsu's ever been able to sense anything?
I don't know, but he saw Dimple, and normal people cannot see Dimple. So he couldn't see Dimple before, as far as I'm concerned. It's activated this episode from the fucking Kimura. What the hell was going on in his bedroom?
There's some creepy energy with him. Do you think maybe he activate? Also, the vice president said weird things to Ritsu as well.
Yeah.
That I'm like, is the council at this school actually kind of like something up with them?
Could be. Kamara felt the most like out there, though, right?
Like, he had it's interesting that we saw that like adult Esper that had this kind of energy that I would say felt similar to how I would think that if Kamara was an Esper, how his energy would feel.
Yes.
And the colors of it. But Mob did say it was an adult, so
I'm like 99% sure we saw that guy in the intro.
We do. His like sweat jacket is opening.
Yeah.
And that's when we see the guy with the gas mask in the intro.
Where did we get the hoodie guy?
It's when they're on their date walking around. Yeah. It's a purple hoodie.
What is this?
It could potentially be Kamura's older brother.
Yeah.
Because he would be an adult.
The aura's interesting too. It's kind of sickening, and then it just goes away, and then, sorry, I was wrong. That's weird. Like,
It's like it felt so evil to him that he didn't want to notify her about it because then maybe she'd want him to go talk to him.
I see like a sweat droplet on like Mob's face, and that's weird to see.
Like, he can sense that that's not really someone he wants to go talk to.
Yeah. I didn't even think about the potential of Reagan and Ritsu like talking and meeting each other. But that was an interesting scene.
I'm sure Ritsu does not have great feelings about Reagan. I'm sure he doesn't love that Reagan has wrapped Mob up into doing exorcisms and stuff.
Yeah.
Or is possibly taking advantage of him.
What was the emotion that triggered Ritsu here?
I think it might have been anger about what he did.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for us? Like,
it could initially be a bad thing, but it could turn into an okay thing. If his rage is coming from being being upset about doing something bad, then he has room to have redemption and make up for that. Like Mob's attempt at making up for destroying the school. He put it back together. So I'm going to think of Ritsu here as the same outburst from Mob and then making up for it later, hopefully. Hopefully that's where his anger goes.
This show has a way of making me feel like...
I feel so tense right now.
I feel like
and
tense
weird.
and like I was so uncomfortable.
It was so uncomfortable.
The music, I think, is a huge part of it. The sound, like the score is like very intentional seeming. Like I liked the Power Rangers.
Did you say the Power Rangers?
Yeah, the Mitsuru group. Or Real Espers. Yeah. Interesting though, like just to add, like they are Espers, like just like
they
to
are. They just like aren't as talented as Mob and or what we're learning Ritsu might be.
Is Mob talented or is he cursed?
Cursed. I don't want Ritsu to be a bad guy. Okay,
I know,
that's what I'm like.
either. I don't want him to be a bad guy. I like him.
I am worried. Like I said, I get like nauseous when I see people do mean things to other people, even on TV or in anime. I'm like, please don't be mean to that person. Like, I feel bad for, like Onigawara.
Yeah.
I feel bad
Me
for
too.
him.
One thing that I was scared about this show doing, that I'm very glad that it doesn't, is like forgetting the last episode happened. Like, there's a continuity
we were worried
that I really
that might
appreciate.
be how this went.
Me too, and I'm really appreciating that like it's brought up right afterwards in the next episode in form of Mob and Reagan talking, and like the whole self-defense thing, right? Mm-hmm. But interesting. I don't know. Good episode. I'm scared. You good?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.